Okay, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit about censorship because it's interesting and it's not talked about enough, no pun intended. The other day I had, I don't think I told you guys this, but I had called into Fox on the radio and one of their popular podcast hosts, I think it was Brian Kilmeade, he picked up the phone and he asked me what my question was. And I was telling him about how Instagram censored my post on the protests going on in Australia. And this is Brian Kilmeade, who works for Fox. He says, "What protests going on in Australia?" And I said, "This is exactly what I'm talking about. You work for Fox. You have no idea about the protests going on in Sydney, Australia, where 5,000 people are marching in the street." I mean, what? How do you not know about 5,000 people marching in the street? Okay, you work for the news. So me, I was trying to do my due diligence and share the story on Instagram. What happened? Well, earlier this week, I was trying to share other stories on Instagram, and it's very interesting. I have to show you guys my screenshots. It's crazy. So like regular posts, I can share regular posts, right? And conservative posts, the option to share is just not there. It's not like you can share it and like this nice little tag comes up and says, "Oh, you're not supposed to share this, blah, 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 some misinformation nonsense," right? No, that doesn't happen anymore. Now the option to put it on your share feed is just not present. And then in my head, I was thinking, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just, it's in my head. Maybe the option just doesn't show up for certain things, Oh no, it doesn't show up for certain things. That's for sure. So I just played around with it. I said, I'm not going to make a big deal. And then this post about Australia's protest comes up, and it's just this massive craziness of people in the streets, and they're walking down the streets protesting these lockdowns. And I'm like, okay, I want to share this. And I try to put it on my my story feed, and it works. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was just, being a little paranoid. I obviously can share conservative posts on my story feed. 2 minutes later, I get this nice tag saying, you're sharing false information. It's false information that 5,000 people are walking in the middle of Sydney, Australia. That's false. Ha! Okay. So I said, you know what? This means war, right? So I can't take it anymore. I cannot accept people telling me that what I see is not what I see. This is insane. So I call in on Fox, and what does Fox tell me? They have no idea what I'm talking about. Proving my point completely. This won't last, okay? Whatever craziness is going on, I don't know what kind of movement this is. It's just telling people what to do left and right. Apparently politicians know more than scientists these days. Whatever this is, okay, it's a psyop that's gone way too far, and it's laughable because people find other ways to distribute information. So I don't know what they're trying to do, okay? I mean, again, this is proving my point. If I know about what's going on in Australia, obviously somebody got to me through a means that they did not keep me from getting the information from. Does that make sense? If I have to use people outside the country to get information to people within the country, I will do that, and that's what people do. So here we are. I am a layperson speaking with someone who works for the news. He has no idea what's going on, and I'm getting information that he's not. Maybe I'm making this too much of a big deal, but I don't think that it is too off the cuff to say that we probably don't know a lot. And that's probably because a lot of people are doing a lot of work to keep us from knowing a lot. And in some ways that's on them, but in some ways that's on us because we just assume that we're getting all the information that we need. And that's a really poor assumption to make. So I'm not going to rant too long. I just want to make this short little clip to talk about what happened and just make people aware that it's gotten that much worse in Australia. These people are not having it. And I'm really proud of them. I am proud that they are taking a stand for their freedom. They're not going to accept this, the emperor has no clothes shenanigan, because this is ridiculous. Like, we're not kids, we're adults. We're not going to accept phony baloney. You know, Fauci fell off the chair a long time ago. Nobody believes anything he says anymore, and the World Health Organization has lost a lot of credibility. This past 2 years just exposed so much. And whatever narrative is being propelled now, it's always going to be looked at with scrutiny. And it's unfortunate that we're battling a health crisis in the middle of all of this, because now people are afraid of whatever they hear with regards to their own health. And they caused that. They caused that. So I don't want to rant on this anymore. I obviously could, but I'm not. I'm just going to cut it here. I'd love to know, actually, this time, what you guys would like to comment or share regarding this. And please help others know what actually is going on in the world, because apparently it's come down to us to do that. So anyways, it's great chatting, and I will talk to you guys soon.